Hey everybody, it is Coach Tan, and here with the So What podcast, video podcast today. You can follow me on Spotify, YouTube. I'm getting on all these social media platforms, so get out there and find me. And today we're going to be talking about something that someone hit me up in DMs about, and that was hard decisions, right? We are all having to make some damn hard decisions right now. The political climate sucks. People are being sucky to one another. We think it's okay, like the way we're getting treated at work. And there's all kinds of hard shit going on. And with that means decisions have to get made in how we keep this pumping and being happy, right? Our hearts, our minds, and syncing it up so that we're happy. And the so what mindset can help you with that, because sometimes you just got to say, so what? It's a hard decision. I might be wrong. I might be afraid, but I got to make it. Because the stress isn't worth it, people. Stress kills our bodies, right? We know this. If there's all kinds of information out there, videos out there, you can find it. I get it on my feeds. I know it's getting on your feeds about how bad stress hurts us early in life, later in life, and all along life. So sometimes you just got to swallow, make that hard decision and move forward, right? And it's hard, but sometimes you just, like I said, you got to do it because it's not worth the stress. So how have I had to make a couple hard decisions in my life? I think I have, right? I moved from the East Coast to the West Coast when I was 30 years old. Boom. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it was a hard decision, but it was the damn right decision, let me tell you. It was hard leaving my family, but I needed something new. I was going through some heartache, we've all been there, right? And I had to take care of myself. I moved out here, met, person, had a child, did all these wonderful things, got a great career, job, friends, it all, right? But it was hard. It was a hard decision that I had to do. And it wasn't easy. Even though the decision was hard, I went through it. It wasn't easy. Being away from my family sucked. Losing my dad the first few months I was out here alone sucked. Like, it was hard. But, that's why it's called a hard decision, right? Because it's hard, you got to make it, and some of it's going to feel good, and some of it is just going to still feel crummy, but it was the right decision you had to make, right? So, me, I got a story. I always got stories, because if we could learn from our ancestors, and that's what I try to do, whether those ancestors are my grandparents or parents or whatnot, but this is a story about a woman who is trying to figure out her life path. She is, her parents go, okay, you're out, be free. Now, which path, choose your path. Which river are you going to follow? And she looks at one river, and the river is like crazy wild and nuts and white caps and holy crap, if I jump in there, I'm going to drown. Been there. No, thank you. But the other path, she sees the river is like calm and smooth and like looks all chill. And she's like, oh, well, man, that one looks nice. So what does she do? What we all do. She starts looking around. Someone help me make this decision, right? How many of you out there have gone and said, phone a friend, hey, can you help me make this hard decision? They're like, I don't want to help you. No, so sorry. I'm not helping you with that decision. That's yours. You got to live with that shit. So she reaches out. She tries to talk to the owls, the birds. She's looking to the wind, the clouds. Nobody's helping her. Like, nope, this is your decision to make, lady. You got to make it. So she chooses the crazy river, right? The exciting, the adventurous, the wild river. And she goes, I'm going to go. I can see that's calm. And, but this looks a little bit more fun. So she dives in. And what she realizes, which is what we all kind of realize when we jump into, making that hard decision, is like, hey, wait a second. I can swim. Oh, wait a second. I can float. Wait, I can get through these rough water. And oh, look at that. Down the river around the bend, it's calm, right? So that's what we have to remember, just what that woman did, right? She jumps in, and yeah, sometimes making the hard decision is rough and hard, and we have to do it, right? But then we learn, we can make it through. We can stop. That's how we learn to believe in ourselves, right? By saying, so what? Dive in the river. It's a little tough. Yeah, but you know what? It's it's gonna smooth out. I gotta trust myself that I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna remember I know how to swim, how to float, that it's not gonna be rough the whole way, right? I can go under for a little bit and then I'm gonna come back up, right? And I will tell you, like, that is the hardest part of making a decision, is that, yeah, you're afraid, right? You're afraid to jump in that river. There's the pain, right? Like, oh my God, like, that's going to hurt if I make the wrong decision, right? But you are going to start to learn something that is so much more important than pain and fear. It is to believe in yourself, that you will persevere and you will get through, right? And I will tell you, like, time and time again, like, I have worked with people that they think there's like some special formula that is going to make the pain not be there. And it isn't. That's why it's called a hard decision, like I was saying, right? Like, yeah, you want to ask a girl to go to the homecoming dance? Yeah, she could say no, but she's already said no if you don't ask her, right? Okay, let's switch it. Hey, the job career stuff. Yeah, it sucked. Let me tell you, when I lost my job last year, it sucked. I was scared, fearful, all those things. And then I had to just check it with my mind and my heart and say, hey, believe in yourself, kid. Like, you've been here before. You have, like, the waters have not been calm for you before, and you will get through it. And guess what? I did, right? And I'm doing great, loving it. And, it's not always easy, but I know that I believed in myself, and I did what was right, and I didn't go back in there, right? So, and I made the career change at, let's just say I'm not 21, maybe 50 something, right? And I did it, and you can do it too, right? It is just figuring out how to fight through that fear. That sometimes takes a few moments, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, and then believing that you're gonna get to the other side. And you're gonna learn. Your body is learning, your mind is learning, your heart is learning that, yeah, it feels that fear, but then it feels that calm, right? It feels that, like, victory, like when the girl says yes to the dance, when she says yes when you propose, when, you make the career change and you sell your first house, right? Like, all those cool things that happened, that will happen. And sometimes the hard decision, it isn't a win. It isn't a victory. It is the greater, the better decision with the two bad decisions points that you have to make. And I know those exist out there, but still, it is a way that you are teaching your body, your mind, your soul to be okay, and know that you're going to be okay. By saying, so what? So what if I make the wrong decision? So what if it's going to hurt a little bit? So what if there's some pain involved? You know what? I'm going to get through it. I believe in myself. And that is the key to making a hard decision, is knowing that it's hard, knowing that you're going to learn from it, and knowing you're going to get to the other side. And sometimes when that hard decision, like you take that job that you're just like not sure you're so qualified for, but you're like, I've always wondered what, that type of job would be like. And then you do it and you're like, holy shit, I'm really good at it, right? If you never quit the other job, applied to that job, you would have never felt that feeling of success. And I'll tell you, I have made hard decisions and they have been the wrong ones, right? And I have made hard decisions and they have been the right ones. And then I've made hard decisions that just suck, that they're the decisions that had to be made. And it hurt someone, it hurt me. But at the end of the day, like, my body isn't stressed, my mind isn't stressed. It's like, it's calm. It is calm. And that is what we all need more of in our lives, especially right now with all the crazy crap that's going on, right? We need some calmness. We need to laugh. We need to remember the good. And so, yeah, like, if your hard decision for the day is to, like, unfriend somebody on Facebook because they're posting all kinds of shit, well, you know what? Go ahead and do it, right? You can always friend them again. So anyways, hope this helps. Please keep the comments coming. Give me, feedback, what it is you want to hear, how the so what attitude can help you and help you through some of the stuff that you're facing in life. That is what I'm here for. Join me again on Coach Ton and follow me on all these social media sites. Okay, everyone, over and out.